and welcome to Game Beat Rhythm. Kick back and enjoy. The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, giants of rock, right? But what if I told you they almost vanished before hitting it big? Imagine a world without Hey Jude or Stairway to Heaven. Unthinkable. Yet history is full of near misses. That's the beauty of what-if scenarios. They let us explore the fragile nature of success, the roads not taken. What if the Beatles had stayed in Hamburg, content with club gigs? What if Led Zeppelin had embraced a different sound, one closer to classical music? These aren't just idle thoughts. They're glimpses into alternate realities, worlds where musical icons made different choices. Join me as we dive into these possibilities, these tantalizing what-ifs that could have reshaped rock and roll as we know it. Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a wild ride through the twists and turns of music history. Picture this: 1962, Hamburg's Reeperbahn district. The Beatles, raw and energetic, are honing their skills. The clubs are packed, the beer flows freely, and the music never stops. But what if they never left? Imagine them as the undisputed kings of the Reeperbahn, their legend growing within those smoky clubs. Their sound, influenced by the gritty atmosphere, takes a rawer, bluesier turn. No Shea Stadium, no Sgt. Pepper, just pure, unadulterated rock and roll. Would they be content? Perhaps. The allure of international fame is strong, but so is the comfort of familiar ground. In this alternate timeline, the Beatles remain a local phenomenon, their music a hidden gem for those who ventured into their electrifying world. The British invasion never happens, and the landscape of popular music takes a dramatically different turn. Now let's travel to the late 1960s, the birth of hard rock. Led Zeppelin, with their thunderous riffs and mystical lyrics, are poised to become icons. But what if they'd followed a different muse? Rumors swirled about Jimmy Page's fascination with classical music. What if that fascination had taken hold? Imagine Led Zeppelin, not as hard rock pioneers, but as creators of epic rock operas, blending orchestral arrangements with their signature heavy sound. Picture Stairway to Heaven as a multi-movement symphony, complete with a full orchestra and a choir. Their concerts become legendary, not for their volume but for their artistic ambition. They become the darlings of the critics, lauded for their innovation and their ability to bridge the gap between rock and classical music. Section 4, Smells Like Teen Spirit, in Seattle. Fast forward to the early 1990s. Grunge is exploding and Nirvana is at the forefront. But what if Kurt Cobain had resisted the pull of mainstream success? What if he had chosen to keep Nirvana's raw energy contained within the Seattle scene? Imagine Nirvana as the elder statesman of grunge, their legend growing through underground shows and independent releases. Their music, untouched by the pressures of commercial expectations, retains its raw power and emotional honesty. Cobain, freed from the scrutiny of fame, finds solace in his art and connection with his Seattle roots. He becomes a cult hero, his music a beacon of authenticity for a generation disillusioned with the mainstream. Grunge remains a potent underground force, its impact felt deeply but on a smaller, more intimate scale. Section 5. Imagine the Stones and the Beatles together? Now, for a truly mind-bending scenario, imagine a world where the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, those iconic rivals, had set aside their differences and collaborated. The possibilities are both exhilarating and terrifying. Picture this: 1967, the Summer of Love. The Beatles, fresh off Sgt. Pepper, join forces with the Rolling Stones, riding high on their satanic majesties. The result? An album that blends psychedelic experimentation with gritty blues rock, a sonic tapestry woven from their unique but complementary styles. The songs would be legendary, a fusion of Lennon-McCartney's songwriting prowess and the raw energy of Jagger Richards. The album, a cultural earthquake, shatters musical boundaries and redefines the possibilities of rock music. This collaboration, a testament to the power of creative unity, becomes a defining moment in music history. Section 6. A tapestry of choices, woven in time. As we journey through these alternate realities, one thing becomes clear. Musical history is a fragile thing. Every decision, every turning point has the potential to reshape the sonic landscape. The Beatles' Hamburg residency, Led Zeppelin's classical flirtations, Nirvana's Seattle roots, these are but a few threads in the vast tapestry of rock and roll. Imagine the ripple effects if these threads had been pulled in different directions. Would new genres have emerged? Would other bands have risen to prominence? The possibilities are endless, a testament to the dynamic and unpredictable nature of artistic evolution. Section 7, Join the chorus. What's your alternate rock history? So, dear reader, we've explored just a few what-if scenarios. But the possibilities are endless. What are your musical what-ifs? What if Jimi Hendrix had collaborated with Miles Davis? What if Janis Joplin had fronted Led Zeppelin? Let your imagination run wild. Share your alternate rock histories with us. Let's delve into the world of possibilities, where musical icons take different paths, and the soundtrack of our lives is rewritten in unexpected and delightful ways. The stage is set, the microphone is on. What's your musical what if? Thank you for your time. Please comment. See you next time.